for petty cash book, okay, why do we need additional cash book? Okay, it's actually for petty cash, okay, whereby there's small amount of money placed in cash in hand to actually pay for smaller value items, like for example transport. Okay, we will use an Imprest system to ensure there is control and prevention of theft, which we will see later how this Imprest system works. Okay, on the other hand, besides, if you record it in our petty cash book, it actually helps to prevent overcrowding of the cash book with very small value cash transactions. So therefore, it will help us to have one glance in the cash book and see only big value items. Okay, this is how a petty cash book looks like. Okay, basically for our syllabus, we do not need to know how to create this petty cash book, but we will need to actually know how this Imprest system works and how to interpret our petty cash book. So basically what happened is that on 2011, September the 1st, there is a balance brought down of $12.50. Okay, under the Imprest system, we must keep a float amount, which is the Imprest amount. So for example, this business, they must always keep $50 at hand. Okay, so therefore, they will actually reimburse, okay, this under this Imprest system, $37.50. Okay, and what happens next is that we will use this petty cash book to record whatever small value payments. So for example, they paid out a yellow file for $2.50. So under the analysis of expenses, we will have a stationery of $2.50. Okay, so they will try to analyze the expenses as well and classify them accordingly. Okay, so can you see at the end of the month, okay, the total payments that we had is $39.20, which then leaves us a balance of $10.80. Okay, so what happens is that if let's say you only have $10.80 under the Imprest system, you need to reimburse another $39.20 cash in order to create a float of $50. So this is how an Imprest system works. Okay, so basically what you have is that float or Imprest is equals to the balance from the petty cash book after you have spent all the money plus your reimbursement. Okay, and hence you can tell that whatever that you're reimbursing is actually all your expenditure.